With the latest from the newsroom, I'm Corey Fink. The license of the Baxter Daycare, where last week an infant was found unresponsive and later died, was suspended. All that the Department of Human Services stated was that the daycare, owned by Kimberly and Jerry Opey, is not allowed to operate as an ongoing investigation continues. Though foul play is not suspected, autopsy results are still pending on the infant's death. The suspension is common procedure as an investigation is ongoing. The Pierce Police Department is reminding all residents and local travelers of the winter parking rules and regulations. There shall be no parking on any city street of Pierce from starting this Sunday, November 1st through April 1st during the hours of 2 and 6 a.m. The purpose of this ordinance is to facilitate snow removal during winter months, accommodate snow plowing equipment, provide operators the opportunity to efficiently clear the streets, and protect the general safety and welfare of the citizens of the city of Pierce. Violators will be cited accordingly under city statute. Questions pertaining to these rules and regulations may be directed to the Pierce Police Chief Eric Hannikin at 468-0299. The Minnesota DNR is providing a timeline for its production of maps for the state's new law requiring vegetative buffers around bodies of water. Governor Dayton's buffer initiative was signed into law earlier this year. The law will establish new perennial vegetation buffers of up to 50 feet wide along rivers, streams, and ditches to help filter out phosphorus, nitrogen, and sediment. The DNR is responsible for producing maps of public waters and ditch systems that require buffers under the new law. Local governments will provide information on ditches, which the DNR will integrate with information on public waters to develop preliminary buffer maps. The DNR is scheduled to produce final maps by July next summer. The Board of Water and Soil Resources is responsible for the implementation process. There will be public engagement opportunities when the preliminary maps are available. The maps will help landowners identify whether they need to create a buffer, and if so, whether they need a 16.5-foot or 50-foot average buffer width. Local soil and water conservation districts will work directly with landowners and help them use the maps to create the right size buffer or help the landowners select an alternative water quality practice in lieu of a buffer. The Brainerd Police Department is hosting their public safety event this afternoon, 3:30 to 6:30 at the police station in Brainerd. Children have a chance to meet McGruff the crime dog and receive a treat bag, glow-in-the-dark necklace, safety information, and, of course, free candy. Children will be able to access the event at the police department garage located on the west side of the building on Front Street in Brainerd. All children are welcome, along with parents, to get safety tips for the trick-or-treating tomorrow at area businesses, including those participating in Little Falls, Pierce, Rice, and Brainerd, and of course Saturday when the holiday actually takes place at many residences. And a reminder that Sunday ends daylight saving time. We return to Central Standard Time. Remember to turn your clocks back 1 hour before 2 a.m. Sunday morning. This is also a great time to check the batteries in your smoke detectors to make sure they are working properly. Also check your carbon monoxide detectors. That's the latest from the newsroom.